Good morning, Miss Rodney and all my friends. Today our groups 11, will discuss about teaching speaking. Let me introduce our group. The first one is myself, Gede Santiawan, and the last one is Kadek Komala Dewi. Before we jump to teaching speaking theory, let's see the case before. There are two students in the park and a teacher also. The student one say, I kenalan want to with you. Who your name? Then the other student said, what do you mean? Because this student also confused about what the student said. Then the teacher helped help her here. He said he wants to be friend with you, and he asked what your name is. As you can see that maybe one of students that may be very intelligent in the reading and writing section in the English cannot or barely can speak in English like fluently in just writing. Because of that, we as teacher also need to teach about speaking in the class as well as speaking or not as well as writing and reading. Now, let's be theoretical. What is speaking? According to Newman, speaking is the process of building and sharing meaning through the use of verbal and non-verbal symbols in a variety of contexts. It consists of mechanics, which is cover of fluency, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Next is function. There are two functions in the speaking. There are first, information exchange like in interview as interviewer and interviewee exchange information about the skill they have. And also the second one is interaction building, which is like we speaking to the friends and keep the relationship as good as possible. Then the socio-linguistic related. It is covered about art of speaking in the crowd, culture, location, with whom we speak, what atmosphere we speak, and many more. Teacher must think about this because speaking is not just really about what it say, just sounding in English orally. No. It's like a Google. No. It is about how we handle the communication in the society, not just speaking by phone. No. Society. Because in speaking, we need at least one listener to our speak. Then there are 5 principles of teaching speaking. The first one is authentic practice activities. Authentic practice activity, it means the practice activity need to be authentic. What is authentic? It's related to real life conditions like dialogue of salesman and customer and policeman and students when we meet at this road and dialect of parent and his children and many more. Then different contexts. What's mean of different contexts? Different contexts mean teacher must have other context than just one context. For example, one teacher always use about speaking of patient and doctor in the clinic. If teacher use it too much in the teaching speaking process, the students might be feel bored because it's just is repeated again and again. It's very bored. Then, as a teacher, we must use must not must use those must have different contexts. Like as I said before, speaking with the policeman, speaking with the salesman in the shop, speaking to the parents, and many more. The number three is scaffolding sport. Scaffolding sport is really like we teach swim to our children. When she cannot swim, we can hold their hand and she can use their foot uh, to swim to do the swim. Then if she can uh, barely swim, we can hold release the hand at a moment and also hold the hand again. Then after she can fully swimming, we can minimize the sport, or after we can stop the support. That's a scaffolding sport. Like in the class, in the teaching speaking process, especially uh, student who cannot say in English, speak in English, we can support them to say something in English. Then after they make can do the speaking, we can lower the support less and less, and after they can fully speak in English, we can stop the support to them. That's scaffolding support. Number four is don't emphasize students' mistakes. In the teaching speaking, my students that shy or in speaking process might be feel more shy and more shy to speaking if we emphasize the mistakes, and then they cannot speaking anymore. Not not cannot speaking anymore, they don't want to speak in English anymore because the teacher always emphasize the student's mistake. It's not good. We as the teacher must encourage their motivation to speak. Don't emphasize student mistakes too much. It's not good. And the last, fun learning. Make it learning fun. Who doesn't want to learning fun learning in the class? Everyone love it. And then it's the very important thing in the class. Make the learning fun. Okay, there are the techniques that can be done, that can be implemented in the teaching speaking process. The first technique is survey. Survey can be done by students make a questionnaire about at least three questions. Then they ask to other students, at least three students also. Then those students must answer the questionnaire in orally, not written. The advantage of this technique is students become good listener as well as their speaking skill will increase. And disadvantage of this technique is teacher are struggling monitor students because at one time all students in the class speak. That might be overwhelming the teacher to monitor every student in the class. Then the next technique is gossiping group activity. Gossiping group activity can be done by teacher choose one topics about character. It can be not sorry. It can be actress. It can be actor, football player, nobleman, and many more. Or maybe president. Then teacher share three articles, topic article to the group, and the student of the group must speak about the articles. Then the teacher make a new group again with the new member also. Then the students speak what they gather info what information they gathered before at the previous group and share their information in the front of the class by a representative. The advantage of this group technique is it trains students to interact in society in a group. Then, disadvantage of this technique is potential of discussion without of learning track because of one students or some students might be too serious to describe or talking about the person, and then the learning track may be out of the track. Then the next technique is debate. Debate is very common in the higher school, and it can be done by teacher make not make choose the one topic to be debated, then the class or not class, maybe 4 or 5 students join the group as a affirmative and the other students as the negative group. Then each group will defend or support the argument about the topics. It can be 30 minutes to implement this technique. Its advantages is encourage skill of speaking in front of public, especially to other groups, minimal at the other groups. But in disadvantage, it can be potential of conflict after the debate because one group might be not not enjoy the debate, and it will be a post conflict after the class maybe, but it's rare case. And then the role play. The role play can be done by selecting the characters, not characters, maybe a profession or person shared to the students. For example, the students maybe become a policeman, lawyer, and a robber. In the case, the teacher may be use topic about in the code. This has advantage on cultivate sense of social relation with all students, but it requires relatively long time to be implemented because the talking section about the role play as policeman, as the lawyer, as the what's his name, the robber, very took a long time. Then is Panarican. Panarican can be done by dividing class into two groups. The one group has more member than the second group. I'm sorry. Then the larger group member will make the circle in the class. It's called outer circle, and the lesser group member will make the circle in the circle of the outer circle. Its name is inner circle. Then every inner circle member must have at least two member in the other groups. outer circle, I mean. Then student and then teacher give the what's name is a topic to the group to talking about something regard to topic. This has advantage as provide as many opportunities as possible for students to speak, but only students who tend to be active may participate in this activity. Students who are shy or not be able to speak English like the other students may be less participate in the activity. And the last is concept cartoon. Concept cartoon can be done by the teacher show the what's name picture about something maybe in the cartoon concept that has little or no text. Then the student must speak about the picture, must speak, and every student must go to in front of a class to speak about the picture shown by teacher. This has advantage and is in increase students' motivation in learning, but it's not it not all idea can be implemented with these techniques. And then it's the last of my presentation. The learning section and the simulation section will be handled by Komala. Thank you for watching the presentation section. Thank you.
Okay, hi guys, good morning. How are you today?
Good
Good
morning, Miss.
morning,
I'm
Miss.
good.
I'm
How about
good.
you?
How about you?
Okay, thank you. I'm very good too. So, as you see in the screen, today we are going to talk about caption text. But before we start our lesson today, let us pray to the God for smooth learning today. And I will lead your pray, our pray today. Pray start. Pray finish. Okay, thank you. So, are you ready for class today, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
Miss.
Okay, let's see this picture. So, I'm sure you have definedly see this picture on social media or in the other media. And what do you think about this picture?
Me, Miss.
Okay, Cecilia.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So, this picture tell us about different topic. Picture on the left tell us about the 2021 Princess of Austria's awards have gathered this afternoon at the Campoamor Theater in Oviedo. As Asturias, and on the right picture tell we have to take care of ourselves during this pandemic. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Cecilia. So, great explanation. On the left side, there is a summary caption that tell us about Princess Leonor and her family attend the Austria's award. And on the right side, this picture is a storytelling caption that is tell us about COVID-19. So, anyone, do you have ever make a caption?
Yes, Miss. I have. I usually make a caption when I upload photos on Instagram, Miss.
All right. So, what kind of caption do you make? Like quote or summary, like the example before or anything?
Yes, Miss. I use quote, but sometimes, if I'm in mood, I make summary caption too.
Okay, good. So, based on our discussion before, we can say that text caption is a short text that is used to complete an image or picture, and caption text appears usually under picture, photos, graphics, poster, and even the table. And we can use this caption when we make article, newspaper, or upload some photos on social media like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and other social media. So, before we continue, do you have any question?
No,
No,
Miss.
Miss.
It's clear.
Okay, great. I'm sure you already clear about this material because we usually use caption text or caption in everyday life. Okay, now we will play a game, but you have to choose your group first before we start this game. And in this game, you have to make a caption according to the picture on the screen that I have two picture, and each group must choose one of this picture for analysis. Okay, I will give you time 10 minutes to discuss with your group, and after that you can share your opinion to me, and your friend will give comment on your opinion. So, any question?
No, Miss.
Okay, you can start right now. Thank you. Okay, time is out. So this is time to share your opinion, and your friend will give comment to your result. Okay. Um, and who want to go first?
May I, Miss?
Okay, you can, Cecilia.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So from our group, we choose the first picture, and the caption is illegal logging causes natural disaster, one of which is forest fires. Beside fires cause air, pollution that can disturb the health of living things. Therefore, stop illegal logging and protect our forest. That's all from me, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, good. So from the other group, can you give comment from group one, please?
Okay, Miss, thank you. So I think group one use a storytelling captions because tell a story behind the pictures about forest fire, and they make a suitable caption about the picture. That's all about me, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Diana. I agree with you too. This picture is tell us about forest fire, and the group one, you did a good job. So thank you for group one. And next, we will continue to the next group. For group two, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss, for the opportunity that is given to our group. So allow me to share the result of our discussion. My group is choose the second picture that show the flood, and the caption is "Don't throw rubbish in the river, otherwise it will cause a flood." The flood victims were terrified since their house was destroyed by the flood. Thank you, Miss.
All right, so it is great. Anyone, can you or want to give comment from for group two?
Can I, Miss?
Okay, Cecilia, you can.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So I think that is a great caption, and it is group caption because describes one more picture.
Okay, great, Cecilia. So this is we can say this caption as a group caption because it is described two picture. The first picture is people that throw the rubbish in the river to the river, and the second picture is the flood that is after they throw the rubbish in the or to the river. Great, Cecilia. So after this, can you share your experience to after you joining this class or after you learn this material, or you can share your problem when you learn this material. So anyone, can you?
Me, Miss.
Okay, go on, Diana.
So in the first, I feel like why I have to learn about caption, where we can directly make caption freely. But after this discussion today, I'm playing games. I know if this caption has many types. That's all about my experience for the lesson today, Miss.
All right, thank you for sharing your experience for this class today. So I think this is our class for today, and I hope you enjoy and understand the material clearly. Before we end our class today, let us pray again to thank for the God of for our smooth lesson today. So pray start. Pray finish. Okay, thank you so much for joining our class today. See you next week, guys. Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
All right.